Hi, my name's Sam and I'm here to present my 1 minute horror. Horror titled The Run. A man must fight against the fear of the unknown whilst blurring the line between reality and paranoia before it's too late. My inspirations for my horror project was Scream, Dracula, and The Woman in Black. I chose Scream because I thought because I was kind of trying to go for the masked figure antagonist. Well, I went with Dracula and Woman in Black was because I want to go for not really a gory horror project. I wanted to go more gothic and I guess work better, make it more intense and scary in that sense rather than have it just like people just getting killed and like blood everywhere. The plot synopsis. So a man is out on a run at night, running down a street, and it's completely pitch black except for the street light up above him, and he hears a strange noise, and without turning around, he decides to run faster, and hope that the sound would disappear. And after a while, he realizes that the sound is no longer there, so he turns his head to see nothing was behind him, and he feels a bit more comfortable. But as soon as he turns his head, he hears the noise again, and without hesitating, he starts to run faster until he spots a turner, and he decides to run in. He decides to run, and as he's running down the street, he spots a completely bright street, which at first he's confused by, considering he's just changed from light to dark, from dark to light setting. However, he starts to be more relaxed because the sound is no longer there. However, as he's gradually walking down the street, seemingly more relaxed, a hooded figure jumps out in front of him, and the project Fade to Black. Mise en scene is to basically show the different shots I'd want. So I'd have so for certain scenes I'd want the camera to be zoomed in on the man out on the run, such as basic shots at the beginning to show his I guess I forgot the words. Almost like his naivety of the situation. However, as he starts to hear the noise and realizes that something's I guess like tension's building, I want to use more advanced shots, such as a close-up shot or a tracking shot to show his getaway from the noise that he's trying to escape. I wanted it to film at night. A problem with is the fact that it would look quite grainy. However, because I thought more about it and I wanted to use street lights to make the shots less grainy, so you could get the characters' emotion, like to get those close-up shots to show the characters' emotions. And I felt like that'd be pretty difficult if it was shot at night and without any like just completely pitch black at night. I think people like this project because I think it plays on the, I guess, basic human worries, especially within the dark, how the fear of the unknown, and how people may, like when they're by themselves, especially at night, they might not know what's out there, which will make them feel more worried about like what to expect, like who will be there. So certain noises and triggers may make them feel more scared, and that contrast with the later shot being light means that that the character would feel more relaxed if it was in a lighter location. However, I wanted to change that kind of idea of having the darker scene being a bit more scary and the lighter scene being happier. but in my project I wanted the lighter scene to be where the climax would be, rather than the darker scene. Thank you for listening to my 1 minute horror project. Any questions?
Thank you.